After a full month on the picket lines, fresh developments tonight on the United Auto Workers strike against General Motors.
Mary Barra made a second appearance at the negotiating table today, and the UAW summoned local leadership to Detroit, leaving many to believe an end is in sight for the now month-long strike. But there are some who have a less optimistic outlook. Local 4 business editor Rod Maloney is live tonight with a realistic view of today's events. Rod?
No doubt about it. We have to remain cautious here because there are a number of things to consider. One, there is no tentative agreement. Two, that they are still talking up here is a good sign, but they've not gone to marathon talks. And then when you bring the subcommittees, the chair people and the local presidents to town without that tentative agreement, it gets really sort of strange as to why and what is up. And so there are a lot of people who are a little suspicious about what's really going on here. The company's lost about $1 billion. The rank and file about $250 million in wages. Mary Barra clearly wants to end this strike. But on the picket line, members like Greg, and he wouldn't give us his last name, thinks Barra didn't go to the negotiating table on her own.
She's in trouble with the investors because if they're not making money at GM, investors aren't happy. I mean, that's the way I look at it.
UAW Local 22 electrician Paul Raditz wants to be optimistic, but agrees with Greg's assessment.
That tells me that GM wants to get it done. Her own negotiators couldn't get it done, so she has to come in and do it herself, because I'm sure she's really getting the riot act from the stockholders.
When it comes to this letter sent last night to UAW local presidents and chairpersons, there are a number of ways to look at it. Former GM negotiator Art Schwartz thinks it could be more of a contract spitballing session.
They could be close but off on some issues, and they want to find out if the chairman and presidents think they can sell what they've got so far to the membership.
Schwartz also worries the meeting might not even get to that point, and a disappointed leadership might have to keep membership on the picket line longer.
It's morale building also. They kind of go in and tell them where they're at least, and kind of buck up the spirits, because they're gonna, if they go back to the picket line, they've got to at least have something to tell the people.
That, of course, is the scenario that is most worrisome, because if, in fact, they don't get an agreement with General Motors, do they go back to the table? Do they take it to Ford? That's always been an option. It's never been done before. And so the other thing that we haven't seen is marathon talks, overnight talks that go to push the ball over the goal line. And we're looking to see if tonight, perhaps, that can happen to give us a better feeling for where all of this is headed. Back to you.
Yeah, Rod, as we hear how outspoken workers are today, I'm wondering, are they saying anything about whether they think this strike was worth it at this point?
Well, a lot of them are saying that, they're going to lose money, especially the older workers are saying they're going to lose money. But we had a number of them say to us today, if they can get help for the temporary workers to get them in line for a full-time job, they feel like this would have been worth it.
Yeah. All right, Rod, we'll stay on top of it. Thank you.